So I cooked up this slogan for myself. Kind of like it. Maybe it's stupid. It's resist the prescribed experience. I'm an alcoholic, a latent alcoholic, remission alcoholic, whatever you want to call it. In the earlier days of the program, they actually used recovered in the past tense. Done deal, cooked goose. You're never allowed that luxury in 12-step programs anymore, in my experience. Now, I live in a very particular geographic region. You can have alcohol delivered, right? See, and I'd go down there and just like hammer down a bottle of mezcal or something. Man, I mean, you wouldn't believe it. I have drunk 500-pound sweets under the table. I have. Probably could now, having no habitual tolerance whatsoever for alcohol for a long time now. But I don't associate it with anything but hell. I don't know, you know, it can slip like a timing chain, throw your engine, sure. But for me, there's a certain psychodynamic there. You know, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's just for me. It's not just for me. I think it's for a lot of people, but if you're sober someplace where conventional wisdom says you're not going to be able to stay sober there, you know what to say to that? Fuck you. And I mean it. Mostly what I've experienced in 12-step around here is a bunch of narcissists trying to undercut me. And they did for a long time. I'm still mad about it. I'm still pissed as hell. There's a lot of people I'm grateful to, too. You do the program, it's really one thing. It's you know, find a couple of people that you don't think are nuts, talk a little sense to you. I didn't have a sponsor. I am not sponsorable. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't fucking gonna happen. We'll wind up in a fight, possibly physical. I had 3 very significant friends. One's gone now, 2 I'm still in touch with, and I love them dearly. I don't want to say their names. But one begins with an S, and the other begins with an R. So you find it where you find it, right? I can't go there now. It would. I think it would make me snap. I think it would. I'm not going to risk it. Because the last time, the closest I've come to drinking in long-term sobriety was the day I went to half an AA meeting. It just set me off like nobody's business. Made it too, you know, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's me. But if you're watching this, if you've been struggling with it, I could not, you know, I don't want to say that, you know, I would have been immune to this 10 years, 15 years ago, whenever I was still like really, I mean, I was like a broken down roller coaster, going over the rails too. And that pub over there, man, yeah, sight of this tall cold beers, everything, it would have been just a little too much. Definitely. Because it would make me feel a whole lot physically better. Yeah, it really did. And it does. And it doesn't. So, I never understood it when in one, you know, I was in different programs, as in, you know, I was trying to be good citizen and put myself through the right brainwashing and shit. It all fucking backfired on me. But look, I mean, you know why I'm not addicted to cocaine? Because I lived in Colorado in 1983, and I was a rock critic with a Boulder Daily camera. I did coke like 5 times in my life because my nervous system is so like reverse engineered that the first time I did it, I felt like other people feel when they take a Benadryl. I got sleepy. If I'd taken note of that time, I would have had some useful information to work on. So there's a lot of stuff under the surface you don't know.